Right guys, so as I promised, this is my trade video that the trade I did yesterday, because today I couldn't get into a trade. So this is the DAX trade on 23rd. Yes, yesterday. I took it yesterday for a profit of $465. Oh, by the way, first, I forgot to mention in my intro video that I manage my own personal account. As you can see, it's Pepperstone. It is a live account, around $45,000. I'm planning to, I want to double this one every year if possible. And yes, so as you can see, this is the live Pepperstone number, and this is the C trader where you can see my trades, and basically this is the back end, this is trading view. So this trade here, yes, this is one, and the other one that I'm trying to grow, it is a funded account with Fivers. Right now it is I bought a 80,000 instant funded account, but they give you 20,000 first, and you have to like 6 months to get it up 7% in profit to get the 80,000 account. So right now this is going slow because the margins are very small, with 20,000 only and 1 to 10 margins they have. So this is growing, will go a bit slow. As you can see, I got a few winners, few losers, few winners since I started. I'm still playing with this one because the margins are tighter than I'm used to, and I have to play small. But basically 7%, around 6%, I think 1,200 in profit, and they're gonna scale it 4 times to 80,000. And double it from then on every time I hit 10%. But the main is to take it to the normal 80,000. So this is the funded account, $20,000, and this is the Pepperstone, my personal account where I usually trade, and the leverage main margins are 1 to 30, and as you can see, I got plenty of margins. So yeah, 2 real accounts. I don't trade on demo or anything. My usual risk is $200 per trade, or half $100 per trade when I'm using just half position for any trades that I consider more aggressive. So let's get into the trade. This was so as you can see, yesterday I realized a net profit of $465, a few break-evens trying to get this DAX, and as you can see, I've shorted here at the time, basically exactly where it turned. The reason being double bottom and the end of the 1 minute range that I'm trading in the range. I don't like to go too much up, or maybe 5 minutes if this time was trading the 1 minute range. As you can see, it gave me a net profit $506, but with the commission and with the other not stop outs, they were like break evens. I tried to catch it a few times, break even. So the reason for this trade was, let's go on trading view. As you can see, I entered here and exited here. Today that was a nice sell. I was looking at pound, all my attention on cable, and forgot to, I didn't catch this one. Also, the order block, not this one, the order block that I traded yesterday, the 30 minutes order block, I don't like to trade it once it's it is hit, as you can see, because you don't know if it's gonna hold or not. So the force touch I like to use. So this was basically the not a break of structure, and I've seen price was pushing down. As you can see, I tried it a few times here, this order block, and after that I let it alone, came all the back up, and on the 15 minutes was looking like this. No, that was, oh yes, my reason for taking the trade was after I've seen the 30 minutes and 15 minutes chart. Let's go, where is it? Where is my trade? Oh yes, here it is. Yeah, as you can see, you've seen the 15 minutes, 30 minutes chart trending up. I was watching it, so break of structure, taking this high on 1 minute, break of structure when it took this high, 1 minute, also left a small 1 minute gap, fair value gap, this end to this end. I call it, not me, ICT calls it a fair value gap. So yeah, it is the fair value gap, and also as you can see it was another breaking structure on 1 minute, and after that was a shift in structure. As you can, this is a break of structure going up, and the move couldn't be held. Also hit my 30 minutes order block. If this would have happened in a random place, I would have not been interested. But considering, as you can see, it hit my 30 minutes. You can see it better here. Where it was here. No, you can't see it. So it hit the order block on higher time frame. So what I'm trying to say, and did a shift in market structure, meaning it closed under this low, also under the fair value gap. And I was looking for a retracement to this order block, which is an order block now because we have a shift in structure, and I enter it on this small retrace, running it all the way down here. As you can see, it was a short position. Where did I enter? Oh, okay, so I entered middle of this one. I exited here. Yes. So as you can see, the 5 point something return, probably yes. I'm taking some a few pips for safety reasons. So this was a trade, entered here with a 5 risk to reward ratio, and exited here. The reason being, this is where this area anyway, where sell side liquidity is. So I didn't know if it's gonna go through or come back up after this, if it's taking the liquidity or not. Anyway, if I'm hitting a 4 to 5 ratio, I'm closing the trade. This is what I'm looking, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. This time I let it run 1 to 5 because I really looked into, I wanted to touch this order block. and also the lows. So this would have been 1 to 4. More than happy with, but on these occasions I let it touch this order block and for a 1 to 5. So that's the trade, and reasoning, as you can see, was here. Steep down movement. I'm not calling it market structure break if it's not closing, if the candle is not closing under the low. So I didn't classify this as a market shift in market structure. So yeah, when it came back up to this order block and also gave me a 1 minute entry, shift in market structure. So it shifted the market structure while hitting the order block. I just waited for a small retracement. Actually, I had two orders, one on this one. That's why it was only $100 as you can see per trade, because the other I was expecting this order block, not expecting. Yeah, I mean not expected. The price could have hit this order block too. I didn't know which one, so I had one order here with a stop loss here, $100, and the other one was here with a stop above the high. Obviously this one didn't get hit, and this one activated and just went into profit. Now if I would have just one order block, clear order block here or something, and I like the retracement, this would have been a $200 risk trade with and the return would have been 1,000. But on this occasion I had 100 here and another trade with 100 here. So that's the trade and realized profit for yesterday. Once again, today's trade, as I said, I was watching the pound exactly when it hit this one. It hit this order block that I was interested. As you can see, I was watching the structure on 15 minutes as well. So break of structure, another break of structure, and over here, yes, and this is the Asian overnight session. I was aiming for a hit of this order block and to take the, as you can see, I have here sell side liquidity. Unfortunately for me, as you can see, on 5 minutes I had no, so this is your shift break of structure, here is the shift in market structure. I had no retracement to enter, and the 1 minute, where is it? Wait a second. Yeah, and after that I watched the 1 minute chart, and as I told you, this was the only clear order block after the shift in market structure. You see this candle closed below the low of this low candle, and I was expecting a return here to short it, which up to here, which would have been a very nice short again. Let me see the short. Let's see. Try to keep this one, so yeah, with a stop loss above the highs, and let's say something like that, or almost 6. So I would have stopped here somewhere. It went much lower anyway, yeah, in the end. As you can see, I had an attempt here, which I closed it almost at break even. when the price hovered around this fair value gap. So what happened here? The price broke the high, came back, broke this loss. We had a shift in market structure after it hit the 15 minutes order block. We had a shift. I was waiting for a retracement up to this order block to get a nice entry. I saw I couldn't get it, so I had an entry here when it retraced up to the order, the fair value gap, which would have been a nice trade as well, because my stop loss would have been here. But today around 1:30, what was it? Yeah, I got the right time. Yeah. Today in the afternoon we had US news, and I didn't want to risk it after this one hover for 9 to 10, 1 hour to 3 hours. So this one was in a small range for 1-2 hours. Obviously could have gone either way. I had to leave my platform, the desktop, and I decided to close it at as you can see, break even, which with what we know right now wasn't the best idea. But yeah, I'm still learning. As you can see, this would have been another at least 1 to 5 trade, risk to return trade that I didn't get today. So yeah, that's my yesterday's trade and today's trade. Talk on Monday. If I got any live trades, I'm gonna record them and post them after I finish the trade. As you can see here, I also watched the structure. We had a shift in market structure again on this whole area basically, and it left a small fair value gap on 1 minute, but I didn't want to risk it considering this whole zone. But this would have been another setup of mine. Anyhow, no trades for me today. That means no losses, which I'm happy with. I could have had a 1 to 5 risk to reward trade, which I decided to kill it at break even, unfortunately, but that's it. Have a nice weekend, guys.